Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Thank you for coming in. I'm here to do a reading for the Divine Masculine in the energy of the new moon in Leo. It's just 2 days away from when I record this video. And already, of course, the energy is very, very strong. It's actually a guided music message that I received for Divine Masculine, which has been the case for the last few moons. Very interesting. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to go into that. We'll look at the lyrics that came to me, talk a little bit about the astrology, and then I will do a collective message. I'll timestamp that below if you want to jump over the astrology. Anyway, before I went to bed last night, I was planning to do a reading for Divine Masculine. So I was thinking about it and I was asking, what is the message for Divine Masculine? And then I fell asleep. When I woke up immediately, as soon as I opened my eyes, I got some lyrics from Ben Harper's Fight for Your Mind album. The song is Fight for Your Mind, and the lyrics that immediately came into my mind when I woke up was, if you're going to build a house, then make it a home. I wrote them down. If you're going to pull some weight, then pull your own. If you're going to help, reach out your hand. But if you're getting up, you got to take a stand. You got to fight for your mind. If you're going to step on it. If you're going to finish, you got to begin. Don't you fear what you don't know. Let that be your room to grow. You got to fight for your mind while you have the time. Interesting. A beautiful song, actually. I did listen to it right before I started the reading. So I'll timestamp. I'll put that in the description box below too if you want to check that out. As always, I looked at the support of astrology for this new moon in Leo, and suddenly those lyrics made perfect sense as to why that's happening. The new moon in Leo is on July 24th. We have the sun, moon, and Mercury in Leo at that time. That's usually the case in a new moon. Whatever sign the new moon is in, Mercury and the sun tends to be there as well. So we have a lot of Leo energy. Leo is fixed fire. It's very, very passionate. It's very leadership oriented. And among all the signs for me personally, it represents sovereignty and pride. Pride in yourself, pride in who you are, pride in what you stand for, pride in what you're willing to fight for, pride in your home, pride in your beliefs. Leo does represent having pride and having the courage to take the stand for what you believe in. Personal sovereignty is so much a part of the Leo energy, a part of the Leo personality. I am the leader in my own world, in my own life, and I'm willing to fight for what I believe in. And that actually goes along quite well because right now we have Venus and Mars in Mercury signs. Venus is in Gemini, Mars is in Virgo. The mind, your own thoughts, your own beliefs, not what you hear, not what other people say. You got to fight for your own mind while you still got the time. And that's pretty interesting when we're talking about time too, because right now we have Neptune and Saturn, the ruler of time, retrograding through Aries. Now, Aries is the superhero. You guys hear me say it all the time. For me, Aries is the superhero of the zodiac. It's the first sign. It's cardinal fire. It represents the first house in the zodiac, so the arrival of the new experience. And as cardinal fire, it has, again, that superhero quality to it. The passion to fight for what you want, your world, your place in your world, who you are and what that means to you. Aries is very much, this is me, this is who I am, and like, welcome to my world kind of energy, especially when you double down with Leo. But because we're dealing with Venus and Mars in Mercury signs, a lot of it has to do with your own thoughts and where that originates from. Are they yours or were they given to you? We've talked about this before. We have Uranus and Gemini as well as Venus and Gemini. Gemini is all about the language, the words we use and where they come from. Where do the words you use come from? Are they your own? Are the thoughts you're having about the world you want to create originating in your soul? Very much, again, we're talking Leo, we're talking fire energy here. And with the new moon, this new moon 6 months from now will culminate in a full moon in Leo in February of next year. At that time, we're going to start feeling the energy of the nodal shifts. The north and south node will move from Virgo and Pisces into Leo and Aquarius. So this new moon, full moon cycle between Leo and Aquarius very much sets the collective trajectory for the next, say, 2 years. It's that important. You got to fight for your mind. Well, you still got the time, because once that full moon happens in Leo in February, that's when the change happens. Incidentally, we have Saturn moving direct about that time, I believe, as well. And also right now we have Mercury in Leo, yes, but it's retrograde. And both of those Aries energies are retrograde too. So now is the time to turn the energy inward. And like I said, identify those parts of sovereignty within you and who you are, what you're willing to stand for, and what makes you proud of who you are. All right. That's what I've got to say about that. Check out the song. In fact, I would check out the whole album, Fight for Your Mind by Ben Harper, but I will link that song below. Let's get into the reading. It's still a general reading. It's for anybody, any sign. You'll know if it resonates with you. Use your own intuition. Not everything I say will resonate the way that I say it, because it is a general reading. I don't need to keep saying it, but I will keep saying it. We all have masculine and feminine energy within us. Every living thing on the planet does. It all depends on what aspects of you you're identifying with when it comes to this reading. I like to think of masculine energy, simply put, as everything external, all the things we can see, feel, touch, control. And the feminine energy is the opposite, everything internal, all the ethereal, like the intuition, the emotions, that kind of stuff. All right. Let's get into it. We're going to start off with a sacred rebel. Let's see the overall energy for divine masculine for this new moon in Leo. I like a new moon in Leo. It's very, very strong. What do we have, please, for divine masculine in the new moon in Leo? Very passionate inward energy. And like I said, right now is the time for developing your own self and your own passion. It's going to be called for. We have, she feels, she knows. Okay, I'm going to show you this. But you know what's very interesting, you guys? Every time I do the masculine feminine split, when I do these readings, the feminine appears in the masculine reading and vice versa. We'll do the divine feminine next. It'll be interesting to see. She feels, she knows. This is number 22 in this deck. When we add that together, it's number 4, which is the Emperor. So there's a lot here about understanding the world through the experiences you've been through. In this picture, she's quite beat up by life, but that's where the understanding comes from, the intuitive knowing. Interesting. Let's have another one. For divine masculine, please. There, that's what I'm talking about. Follow your own rhythm. Look at the character in this card. She's like moving to the beat of her own drum, and that's exactly what I meant. And what's interesting here is that this is number 5. In the major arcana, number 5 is the Hierophant. Taurus energy. The Hierophant is all about our belief systems. And it can have to do with escaping the formal belief systems we were raised with. Follow your own rhythm. Follow what you feel. Number 22 is number 4, and this is number 5. From the Emperor to the Empress. Beautiful. The word wants to be written on the bottom of the deck, you guys. This is number 42. 4 and 2 is 6. We have 4, 5, 6 here. The word wants to be written. This has been coming out a lot lately. And it's about, again, words. Remember, words, having the courage to speak what you know. It can be about actually writing. Okay. Let's do the blue deck for divine masculine. What do we have, please? The cards are shuffling. Interesting. Follow your own rhythm. That's what the cards are doing. What do we have, please, for divine masculine? Okay. The Angel of Balance. This is like the Temperance card, and it's about finding that unique way to fit into the world while also being separate from the world. With Temperance, we're talking about mixing together fire and water. Very careful blend. We have the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, intuition. That's the crown chakra. Okay, messages coming through. And then we have the healer of the ages. She feels, she knows. Well, it's from what we've been through that we gain the empathy to offer help and healing to other people. We have the healer of the ages here. Number 41, number 51. And then we have the world. That's amazing. This is about the world at large. That is totally how I'm taking it. Okay. And about stepping into your role. Let's get into the reading with the naked heart. Let's take a look at the recent past. What was happening for Divine Masculine? New moons are about manifesting in the new, but they are about releasing the old to make way for the new. The Ace of Wands, I love it. The Ace of Wands is what I call the fire, or the spark that starts all the trouble. Fire energy. We have that new moon in Leo. This is passion, it's inspiration, it's a spark that's lit inside of you. What's worth the fight? Well, this wand of passion is what ignites that. So something got you stirred up. Something got you excited or passionate again. Could be an idea, something. All right, let's see you now. We have the Queen of Cups, Cancer energy. Very interesting. Cancer is an incredibly intuitive energy, incredibly feeling. And we have, she feels, she knows. This is about getting in touch with the deeper part of your emotional self. Okay. Oh, interesting. On the bottom of the deck, I see the King of Cups. I just happened to see the King of Cups. Okay. So this Queen of Cups is a very feminine energy. This could be somebody around you who sparked this for you with this Ace of Wands and maybe awoke the King of Cups inside of you. Okay. Let's see. What are you moving towards here? What's your next steps? Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles. This has something to do with your work. The Eight of Pentacles is Virgo energy, where we have Mars right now. This is about putting in the hard work. If you're going to build a house, make it a home. That's kind of what that song is about. But this is also about paying close attention diligently to the details of what you're creating. Pentacles are built to last. This is being hard at work. And we have Healer of the Ages here. Interesting. Excuse me. That can be undoing past karma, past beliefs, and healing the ages from before. Let me see the energy surrounding you. Oh my gosh, this could be another person. It could be a situation. And in this case, okay, yeah, interesting. We have the Three of Pentacles, Earth energy. These all came out together, and I'm taking them that way. We have the Five of Cups, Scorpio energy, and the Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups. This is about finding union. It's about working in collaboration with people that think the same as you, that understand you on a heart level and on a mental level. It is about creating something together. The Five of Cups is sadness and regret. It can be looking at things that in your past that have spilled away. Generally speaking, in the Five of Cups, we have a character mourning over the loss of Three Cups. Here's the Five of Cups. But what's still standing here is Two Cups. Partnership, maybe? Three of Pentacles is about getting on the same page. It's about collaborations. Okay? And friendships. So that could be a group of people around you. Let's see the challenge. Oh, isn't that interesting? We have the Sun Leo's major. Well, of course, we have that new moon in Leo. And 2 days from when I record this, the sun will move into Leo. So it could be a timing thing. But the sun is about optimism and joy and hope and illumination and new beginnings. Potential outcome. With the world and the sun, maybe there's some travel for you. Oh, okay. We have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is Neptune energy, Pisces energy, and it is about dreams and imagination. This can be about you wanting to work towards some kind of dream, some kind of vision that you have. Let's see. We'll see where that goes. Okay. Oh, on the bottom of the deck, we have Judgment, Scorpio, Sagittarius energy. And judgment is all about the decision to leave the past in the past and to rise up. Okay, there's a butterfly of transformation there. Let's clarify. Let me see this Ace of Wands in the recent past. What's this for you? Four of Wands. Beautiful energy. The Four of Wands can be about a home. And those lyrics keep coming to me. You're going to build a house, make it a home. But it can also be about a workplace. We have a lot of work energy. Let me see. Four of Wands in the recent past. It's another four. So we have number 22, which is number 4. Okay. We have the Eight of Swords, air energy. The Eight of Swords, look at this. We have that butterfly of transformation there again. You got to fight, fight, fight for your mind. This butterfly is fully transformed and ready to emerge from that cocoon. But below, there's all of these swords, which represent our thoughts, our mind. So not wanting to come out of hiding, not wanting to unveil your transformation. Okay, that's interesting. That can be about being stuck in a limited mindset as well and not allowing yourself to get free of it. Could be you're worried about what people around you have to say. Let's see the Queen of Cups here, where you are now. What do we have? Oh, interesting. Okay. We have the Lovers. Gemini's major, what I say. Right now we have Venus and Uranus in Gemini. The Lovers is a very deep soul connection. Usually it comes along with the Ace of Wands. It induces the Ace of Wands, that spark that gets everything started. The Lovers is a deep soul connection, one that usually sends us to a crossroads on our path where we need to make a decision between the past and the future, two different sides of ourselves. Maybe that's what that Eight of Swords was about for you in the past. Okay. And interestingly enough, it came along with the Five of Cups. And we have the Five of Cups here in the surrounding energy. This Queen of Cups could be somebody that you have on your mind. And maybe with this Five of Cups, there's some sadness around this situation, or regret, or longing. Okay, let me see the Eight of Pentacles. And this is where you're headed. Eight of Pentacles. Six of Swords, the Star, the Ace of Swords, and the Six of Cups. Interesting. Let's start with the Six of Cups, Scorpio energy. We have that Five of Cups, right? The Six of Cups is wanting to restore some kind of belief or some kind of innocence or purity to a situation. For some of you, this could involve family. It certainly could. It could involve children and wanting to create, with this Four of Wands, a happy home. There could be sadness around the past where that's concerned for you. The Six of Cups can be a restoration of the belief within you as well, taking you back to a time and a place. Healer of the ages. healing the past. Interesting. Along with that, we had the Six of Swords and the Star, both cards about healing. The Six of Swords is wanting to move away from any kind of internal or external conflict. And swords are thoughts and words. It's our mind. And this is wanting to move forward and leave all of that behind, whether that was around you, within you, whatever the case, this sadness maybe that you're tired of battling with. And then we have the star here, Aquarius energy, interesting. February 1st, Aquarius season, we have that full moon in Leo, culmination time. We also have Pluto in Aquarius right now. The star is about hope and healing. And then we have the Ace of Swords, truth, clarity. I love that. This could be communication that you want to put out as well. Okay, let's go to the energy surrounding you. What do we have, please? That Three of Pentacles. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Look who it is. Divine Feminine, it's the Empress. Now, Venus energy, Libra and Taurus, but Divine Feminine in the surrounding energy. So this is, I think, who you want to come together with right here. Again, there could be some sadness about it. There could be family involved. The Empress is often wife, mother, but whoever this is, you want to get on the same page with them to build some kind of stability. Or something is inspiring you here, involving this Empress, and because that's coming in with the Knight of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. The Knight of Cups is very sweet, very romantic. Often comes in with some kind of an apology, though, or confession. And we have this Five of Cups here. We'll go into that and see what's going on. Why is the Sun in the challenge? But yeah, it looks like that's who you want to move towards. It's directly related to that Five of Cups. The Nine of Swords and the Two of Cups. Interesting. We go from that Eight of Swords to the Nine of Swords. What was Ben Harper's lyrics? You got to fight, fight, fight for your mind. This is fighting for your own mind for sure. This is fear, anxiety, trying to predict the outcome of things before you even make a move. What do you say? Something, I put the lyrics away. Okay, but something like if you're going to take a stand, then I can't remember. Anyway, look what it came with. The Two of Cups. Remember I said? Two of Cups still standing. So with the Sun, what is it that you fear that there's no hope here? Or there's some kind of anxiety around this Empress and a partnership. The Two of Cups is Venus and Cancer energy. In Leo, shortly, I think in the first week of Leo season, Venus moves into Cancer. This is union, it's soulmate energy. And it's coming in here, look at this. Leo's major arcana with strength, courage. Is this what you got to fight for? Two of Cups. Let's go to the Seven in the potential outcome. What do we have, please, for the Seven of Cups? I see the Knight of Swords carrying that Ace of Swords with some kind of communication. We have, wait a minute. When did this Queen of Cups come out? Because we have this Queen of Cups here in the present with the Lovers making a choice. And then we have the Queen of Cups here. Interesting. And that Ace of Swords. That's perfect clarity and wanting to communicate something. Let's go. What is it about? Okay. We have the seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel, and then we have Pisces energy with the High Priestess. This is some kind of intuition. Ace of Wands. Something idea that came to you. Yeah. There's the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is about seeing the future. It's about laying out your goals for what comes next. Interesting too, because I always say See those rainbow colors in the middle of this Three of Wands, which is like a peek hole into the future? There's the star, the rainbow colors, your wish. And that came in with the Ace of Swords, you know, very clear. Queen of Cups, she feels, she knows. Okay. Let's have one more with that Seven of Cups. 7 and 3 of Cups is 10 of Cups. No. It's the Emperor. Divine Masculine. Mars energy. And that's here with that Three of Wands. Let's have one more on the Emperor. Then I'm going to grab a different deck and go into that Nine of Swords. I love this. We have the Seven of Wands. I love it in the wild unknown. Can you see that one wand burning in the middle there of all of this darkness, of all of this fight? That's the Ace of Wands. It's the fight worth fighting for. And that's coming in with the Emperor and the Three of Wands. What you see. Your vision, that star. Amazing. One more. Seven of Wands. It's the Sun. It moves from the challenge into the outcome. That's unbelievable. After the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords is being identified as the problem to reaching your happiness, to reaching the Sun. It's attached here to the Seven of Wands. That's the fight worth the fight. Let's go into that Nine of Swords. Let me grab a different deck. Let's do the Light Seer. Nine of Swords, Two of Cups, and the Sun in the challenge. And the Sun is in the outcome. Let me see the Nine of Swords. Interesting. We saw, oh, it's the Hermit, Virgo energy. Mars and Virgo right now. And Mars and Virgo is all about this. What's going on inside of you? Let me see. What are you thinking about with that Nine of Swords? It's the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Swords. That's the third ace. The only ace we're missing is the Ace of Pentacles, which is about stability. But we have all of these pentacles here. Okay. So what are you worried about? Nine of Swords, Ace of Cups. Some kind of new beginning? One more there. The Two of Cups wanted to fly out. Let me see. What was the Eight of Swords about? What were you stuck in your mindset with here? The Magician tried to come out. Virgo, Gemini. But what fell out? The Six of Pentacles, more earth energy. The Six of Pentacles. Now this could have something to do with finance for you. That could be. Could be that you're working hard. Remember I said we don't see the Ace of Pentacles? It can be that you're working very hard at your stability right now. Maybe in the recent past, there was a lot of money put out. You could have bought a home, you could have moved. It's attached here to this Four of Wands. Okay. What are you going to say to this Empress, Queen of Cups energy? What's the challenge here? It's the Ten of Cups. The Everything card. I always say whatever fills those cups for you, but that's divine feminine energy. Remember I said all the things we don't see? Creativity, love, intuition, family. Queen of Wands. Okay. One more with that Queen of Wands. Eight of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and Justice. I mean, this can be about you wanting to work with somebody here. The Queen of Wands is very fiery, passionate energy. This could be who's inspiring you to want to do this kind of work. We have Libra energy there with justice. Let's have one more. The Nine of Cups. Look at all the water energy and the 7 again. So this is somebody who you want to bring in on your vision with you. This is somebody who you think can help you build the 10 of Cups. Let's see. Let's get one more in the outcome here with the Sun. And then we'll do some more oracles. It's the Wheel of Fortune. That's amazing. Right now the Wheel of Fortune. I was going to say the Wheel of Fortune's in Cancer. The Jupiter, which is the Wheel of Fortune, is in Cancer. Interesting. It's exalted in Cancer. It's a very happy place for Jupiter to be. And Jupiter is all about expansion and luck and growth and movement and new learning. And we have the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune right there. That's your outcome. The wheel also brings about great change. I want one more on the wheel. Oh, okay. Great change. Interesting. We got the Devil, Capricorn's major, Saturn right here. Saturn retrograde in Aries. But the Devil can be about fear, doubt, what holds us back, and death and rebirth. You got to fight for your mind with an 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, and the Devil. It's a lot of fear. That's a lot of anxiety. Death is about transformation. It's about the whole new chapter happening. Let's do one more on the Devil. We have the Hanged Man. Look at all the majors coming out. Pisces major. And again, this is about changing the way you think, seeing the world a different way. It could be, again, about escaping what holds you back here, though. That's crazy. Man and the Devil. One more. I'm not surprised. We got the Tower. Scorpio and Aquarius energy. When I see this many swords, when I see the Devil, when I see all of this fear and this doubt and this need to control and this hesitation, boom, in comes the Tower, because it shakes us free of anything that keeps us from being able to move forward. You've got your eye on the Star. The Star comes right after the Tower. Interesting. 8 of Wands, Knight of Cups. Okay. That's where the floodgate breaks. High Priestess came out again. We have double High Priestess energy here. The wheel is being trapped behind the Devil and your own mindset. And then in comes the Tower to clear all that away. You know it's happening. Now, whoever is around you knows too. And they appear to be waiting for this process to occur for you. There is a very, very strong intuitive link between whoever this Emperor and Empress are, whichever side you're on. 2 High Priestesses. That's crazy. Okay. Let's get a wisdom for Divine Masculine. Now, what do we have, please? Look at this. It says new life. I was talking about over here. Have another one. For Divine Masculine. I mean, the word wants to be written, and we have the Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords. This definitely can be about sending a message. Interesting. Let me see if I can reach it with my foot. Almost. Sorry. Yes, I got it. We have milk and honey, the land of milk and honey, over and above anything you could imagine. New life and milk and honey. We have all of these pentacles. You're definitely working towards something stable for yourself, a dream with that star. And we have no place like home on the bottom of the deck. And TikTok. What did Ben Harper say in the song? You got to fight for your mind while you still got the time. This is about time, and it's about here and now. Do one more. And then I'm going to draw a couple of astrology cards, and then we'll wrap it up. To be fair, there's the Libra energy. That is about balance and harmony. And we have the Six of Pentacles here. See, again, I feel like there's something that you feel bad about in your past, maybe, whether it has to do with this Empress or not. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Fates. We got the Wheel of Fortune here. All right. Let's get... Interesting. Okay. Let's get some star codes. This could be astrological energy in your chart, yeah. And somebody around you are just overall influencing the situation. I'm not surprised. Saturn came out face up. And we have the devil right there. Devil is Saturn energy, Saturn retrograde Aries right now. We have debilitated or discomfort. Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords. We have Sagittarius energy. That's interesting because we have that wheel. Jupiter energy. Sag is all about expansion and growth and luck and new learning. Travel too. And then we have Uranus, the Tower. Sudden change. For some of you, you definitely could be moving. Let's get one more. And then we have the fifth house. I love it. Leo's house. It's the house of passion, creativity, pleasure, fun, joy. Okay. And I said back here, Four of Wands, Ace of Wands, something inspired you. Let's get a moon card, actually. Since we are dealing with a new moon in Leo, what do we have? Okay, we'll take it. First quarter moon in Capricorn, the devil there. Unleash your kindest self, healer of the ages. Let's get one more. And then full moon in Capricorn. Two cards about Capricorn. You could have that strongly in your chart, but Capricorn is Saturn. Again, it's all about what we've learned. Take a reality check. One more. Let your fears dissolve, the devil. And make some time for self-love. Okay. You are working mighty hard at getting to where you want to go. All right. How will we close this? Let's close it off. You feeling the Lover's Oracle? Yeah. We'll close it off with a couple of cards from the Lover's Oracle. These can come, we see the Emperor and Empress, so these can come out as advice, so definitely take it only as it resonates. I mean, the Emperor arrives here at the end, so this is you arriving in Emperor energy. Transformation, yeah. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Interesting. We end with the devil and death and rebirth. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together and remember, love is the greatest healer. Not about love and healing here. And one more. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. Interesting. All right. I mean, I said very intuitive. We have double high priestess here. So this is somebody that you want to come forward to for sure. All right, you guys, that's what I have for Divine Masculine. I hope it resonated. I hope it helped you in some way. Remember what I said. Not everything I said will resonate exactly the way I said it. I'll see you guys very soon. Happy new moon in Leo. Namaste, my friends.